I'm a gamer and running in circles. I'm a rabbit and running in circles. I'm annoying and running in circles. Might as well jump in the hole and be a bunny. Be a bunny!
Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás, mi Alicia? También conocido como Coneja. Hello, my kittens. How are you? My name is Allison, also known as Rabbit, and today we're playing Among Us Story on Guard. And this is just a demo. Let's take a peek at this real quick. I posted something saying that June is my mental health break. But when I learned about this, I knew I had to do a video. Just because not only is it on trend right now, like the main game, um, mainly because of a content creator retiring, Chilled Chaos, to be specific. But I think it would just be ironic to play this in honor of him. I mean, I know he hasn't died, but he's just now that he's not making content anymore. I just thought this would be on par for doing this. I know this is not the type of game that I would normally play on this channel, but I'm a big fan of Among Us, and I thought it would be fun to try out, especially since this is a freaking demo that released this week. So let's check it out. It looks like you're about to play a demo for Among Us Story on Guard. Would you like an overview? Sure. You'll play as Operator, a crewmate who enters a virtual training simulation. Inside that simulation, you'll control Guard and investigate a murder committed by a deadly imposter. This short gameplay section explores one line of investigation out of the many you'll have available, but remains mostly free of spoilers. Thank you. I hope you enjoy this little taste of Among Us Story on Guard. I love how ironic, I love the on double entendre that is. Because it's not just saying on guard as like a bodyguard and operative, but it's also on guard as in the sword fighting on guard. I love it. Hey, hello, and welcome to Mira Research and Development. You must be operator. I'm management. It's great to have you here, Stellar. Oh, it's great to have you here. Stellar! You have good flight? Seatplow all right? Ready to work. I'm ready to get started. No stopping this new hire. You'll be running this place in no time. This is Mira R&D. We're working on ways to give our crewmates a better chance of survival. That means safer ships, clearer instructions, and most of all, ways to deal with the biggest threat out there. Wire repairs? Trying to connect wires properly? Imposters. Imposters are the biggest threat. But hey, your answer was good too. There are no bad answers. Haha! That was the wrong laugh. Wrong answers, yes, but not bad answers. Did you know that imposters are responsible for 73% of all lost Mira ships? That is not true. But if that's the devs accuracy, if that's the devs stating a fact, then yikes. The other 27 are from crewmates charting course through an asteroid field, but whatever, future problem. Charting a course through an asteroid field. That doesn't make sense. But hey, we're working on getting that percentage down and those imposters out the airlock. Haha! And we've developed an exciting and new solution to help. The simulator. Can I fall in love? Can I solve mysteries? Golly, does this mean I can take the role of a famous detective solving hollow mysteries? What if I told you that you could be a detective, making yourself famous, no hollow mysteries required? That sounds kind of like a no? Operator, that is a freaking yes. There's just no hollow mysteries. It's just not holographic. It's virtual, honey. Okay, the truth is, we're sticking you in this little pod with goggles and a headset. You know, I shouldn't have left the pause for you to ask questions. Now it seems like a letdown. No, I'm sure it's great. I promise it's gonna seem like everything you've dreamed of and more, thanks to the greatest power of all, your imagination. Also, some new proprietary hardware for rendering purposes. You ready for adventures? We've got a scenario lined up that will help us identify imposters and protect crewmates. I should say I have questions considering I technically am new to playing Among Us, but I am familiar how Among Us is played, so I'm ready. Let's do it. Loving that enthusiasm, operator, just loving it. The simulator's ready for you right over there, and so are those devious imposters. Try not to die, haha. It looks like you have received the task to enter the simulator. Wait, who is that? Oh, that's the virtual assistant for your mini computer. To review your task, press escape to open the mini computer. You can call me Matey. I'm here to help my fellow crewmates. Just feel free to ignore it if it's bugging you. It's telling me to hit escape though? Oh, that's cool. So we have tasks. These are the logs. Oh wow, so I can literally, okay. That's the map, I assume. Settings, okay. Simulator's right over there. Get on in there, buddy. Okay, so I gotta hit E to communicate. To interact. Sorry. Woo! VR, baby! I've actually watched footage of Among Us VR. It is really disorienting. And I've also seen gameplay of Among Us 3D. That is freaking hilarious and dumb at the same time. There are some bugs that could be fixed with that one. What does this ship run on? Ask engineer and they'd say it runs on reactor power. Ask captain and they'd say it runs on teamwork. But what this ship really runs on is truth and justice. Every lie is grit in the engines, every crime is a crack in the hull. My name is Guard, and every morning I make sure this ship flies straight. Check email. Cool. Engineer's electrical work is going to leave the ship in shadows half the time. I didn't see that second part. This your final reminder that the ship will have intermittent light outages for most of the day. This should not be a surprise to anyone after my previous emails. To reiterate, the ship is overdue for maintenance of its electrical system. I'll be working in the vents for most of the day. Be prepared for lighting outages during that time. I've been able to implement redundancies for everything except the lighting. No other ship's system will be affected. I've attached the electrical schematics and a chart showing my progress. Okay. Special dinner taco night. Cook's trying a new dinner special this week. There's a special dinner tonight. Can you guess what it is? That's right, it's Quesadilla Tuesday. They're like tacos, but soft and flat. And they're even of fun colors. So come get your fill of our quesadilla. Your friend Cook. Unknown urgent meeting request. We'll read that one last. Oh, nice. Been waiting for this one. Our fall issue, tactical vest fitting. 10 tips to find a style that says be respectful or get ejectful. Sunglasses, mirrored or dark? We asked and you answered. Spot the imposter. Take our quiz and find out whether you are ready. You aren't, but you can be. Ship-wide cameras, are you surveilling enough? And much more. Come to the cafeteria at 9 a.m. sharp. Don't be late. Okay. Goodbye. That anonymous message is like a grease spot on my visor. I can't clean it off until I know which side it's on. Right? Looks like I've got a blind date in the cafeteria. The mini computer includes a map that can help you find the cafeteria. Nice. So I want to know if this includes inner thoughts. It does. Nice. I'll need to be twice as vigilant. Hope springs eternal. Huh, important meeting. Anonymous sender seems suspicious. Yeah. Okay, so let's look. We're at the cafeteria right now. Or no, we need to go to the cafeteria. We're in security. So we just need to go right and then left. Got it. Locked myself in my office this morning. Nobody gets to talk to me before I've had my morning coffee. Swipe your security card to unlock most doors. Go this. Awesome. I know the card swipe in the game can be hello. Oh, guards. Good morning. How are you? Did you see engineer's message? Scientists has always been skittish. Figures engineer's message about tinkering would bother them. Having the lights go out well, it seems inconvenient and dark. Engineer has it handled. Don't worry, engineer isn't gonna let anything happen to the ship. Right, well, yes, right. It's just, the lights blinking on and off is annoying. Lots of things are annoying, scientists. Right, yes. Tree Hugger is such a warrior. They care about plants almost as much as I care about security. But they should be fine now. I reassured them. It's handled. Anyway, I'll let you get to breakfast. Stay safe, and remember, you can't spell vigilante without vigilant. Okay. Yeah, they better. Situation secure. They don't gotta worry, that's my job. The cafeteria ship's watering hole, a place to replenish and recharge for everyone, even the predators. Where threats lurk in the tall grass of the cafeteria, where crocodiles wait in the water for the innocent to dip their heads. I don't like this detective. Let's find out. Da-da-da-dum! Cook! No! They couldn't fry an egg if their life depended on it. Now their goose is cooked. Okay, that was a good one. Who the fuck was that? Someone is gonna... Whoever killed you already made one big mistake, Cook. They did this on my watch. Cook's dead! God, how could you? It wasn't me. I shouldn't have been streaming this. Oh my gosh, a streamer. Doctor sees the imposter before they kill again. It wasn't me. When you're playing outside, a person accused of murder is entitled to a trial by jury of their peers. Can we get this over with? I promised my subscribers I'd live stream the autopsy earlier. Ew! But out here on a ship always ready for imposters to attack, an emergency meeting is all you get. And I haven't got a period in the pack. Right, yes, Doctor and I took charge when we found guards standing over poor Cook's body. Are you sure guards the imposter assist? I mean, I talked to guard right before you found him. Then you're lucky to be alive. Good thinking, Doctor. Focus on the fortunate positives. Instead of a conversation, make it a pro-versation. Oh my gosh. Someone on this ship is an imposter, but who? I need to break the case, check the scene, and look for clues. But as it stands, the only place I'll be investigating is the airlock. Where's Engineer? I'd really prefer to do this with everyone present. There's still, the electrical upgrades. They sent that email. Oh, I have a filter to send Engineer's ship-wide emails to spam. They're so depressing. Oh, wow. Okay, it's Captain. Guard, would you like to speak? Maybe apologize? I think we'd all appreciate it. Um, yeah, I'll apologize. To Cook? For murdering them? For not keeping them safe. Cook, I failed to protect you, but I will avenge you. No, we're avenging Cook. That's what the airlock is for. Is this your first time? Yes, very good. So it's all in favor of ejecting Guard then? I'm smashing that I vote like it's the like and subscribe button. Given the evidence, yes? Sorry, I? Unanimous. That's how you know Guard's guilty. Would an innocent crewmate get a unanimous vote for ejection? Yes. To the airlock! Wow. Okay, Guard, I'm about to push this airlock button. Oh. Yikes, got right at the start, huh? Wowzers. I wasn't expecting this. I thought I was going to be hunting imposters, not running away while accused of being one. I know, right? What a twist, haha. Look, buddy, I feel for you, and I'd like to get a little more data from the simulation. So how about we just rewind things a bit? Let's go back to right when the lights go out. You can use what you learned to avoid the crewmates and get to safety. I'll give it a try. Okay, I'll try it again. That's a good bean. Here we go. Ooh. That vent. Maybe I can get through here. They're going into the vents. Well, that proves they're an imposter. Gotta go. Can't risk them coming in after me. This place is a maze. Wait, can I? I can't. Okay. Freedom! Like a credit card with a no interest introductory period, there's always a catch. I mean, fair. But if I'm today's catch, it'll be catch and release, right out the airlock. My metaphors are mixed up, but so is this case. Yeah. Alright. I'm not reading this hubbub. This is... Come on. Security tapes. They really might, but not in this demo, so don't worry about that right now. Haha. Okay, what else? Cook's body. They said that means but Cook was always chatty. Okay. I've got enough. During a hunt, hide from the imposter. We're not doing that. You cannot hide. There is no hiding. They literally just hid from the crewmates to escape getting airlocked. Just do what you did to escape getting airlocked. Gus and Junior left their side rule out. Maybe the math got too exciting for them. It's actually a right angle ruler, not a slide rule. Sorry, I didn't choose for Guard to say that. They just said it. Okay. Wait, where am I? Oh, that's the med bay. The body's gone. Yeah, I'm not reading those anymore. This just sounds so fucking dumb. Okay. This isn't my bay. Okay. Oh, wait, what's this? Blue powder, part of the normal mess of the kitchen, or something else. Should find out where this stuff came from. Maybe it's nothing. Look back someday and know that what this blew the case is what blew the case wide open. Darn it! Seriously? Eat food to gain health and stamina. No, haha. Little glitch in the mini computer there. You cannot eat food to regain health and stamina. Campfire. Stop. Just stop. How am I supposed to make them coffee? Not in the demo. Damn it. Oh, there it is. Coffee, the only bean I can count on to never betray me. Dirty bean water. Boop. Boop. That's not enough. I think it's just a few more. Boop. There we go. Heck yeah. Coffee, baby, you're too good for me. You deserve so much better. There's a control panel in the reactor that needs you. Okay, so where's that? Oh. Where I keep ending up. Huh? These cables are a mess. No wonder engineer has to root around in the vents, fixing lights. Leave for 5 minutes and someone shorts out the panels. We need to talk. You're the imposter! I'm not the imposter! I should have locked the door. Well, one thing's sure to bring him back. More coffee. Oy. This is getting annoying. Okay. Eh. There we go. Whoop. Better. Dark roasted shade ground. What was that? What the fuck? Okay, we're sabotaging the panel again. There we go. Let's try this again. Again? Come on! They bolted. What the fuck? But one thing's for sure, more coffee. Dude, I don't think this is the way. But if this one makes you happy, then fine. I don't think this is the way. Eh. Oh, that's cool. Ding! Dark roasted, shade grown garbage. That is a weird response. That is definitely. Sorry, I am leaning farther and farther back from the mic. Keep this thing. Too fast. Oh. What? Oh, come on. Jeez. Stay back, or I won't know what hit me. You don't use wattage to note the danger of electrocution. You use current. Speaking of current, well, currently I need your help, Sparky. What do you want? You know the vents better than anyone, but an imposter. How do I get to medbay? An actual imposter would know their way through the vents already. I'm not the imposter. Unless this is a trick, like one of those puzzles where one guy always lies and one always tells the truth. Help me for... You know who'd have helped me? Cook. Cook helps everyone. They once tried to bandage the wing on a rotisserie chicken. They were a lousy chef, but a good crewmate, and the imposter killed them. If I take a long walk out a short airlock, Cook's murderer gets away with it. That what you want? Okay, fine. Here, directions to the midway. I'm still not sure I believe you. Good, means you're thinking. That all you want? You see anyone suspicious while you were down in the vents? Some mouth breather sabotaged the control panel and then chased me around the reactor room. This right here, this is why nobody reads the engineer's emails. There have been others in the vents. I saw scientists earlier this morning. And someone I didn't see. They didn't talk. I just heard them moving. Good to know. You want anything else? That's all. Good. Now I can repair what you did to the control panel, and then go to the rest of my job. Stay safe. Alright. Wait, what's this? Okay. So that's the reactor, huh? Okay. The loose vent. Let's hope engineers better than the cable hygiene. Oh, I literally had to click on it. Okay, so forward. No, wait. Right, forward, forward, left, forward. Interesting caps lock. Awesome. The smell washes over me even before I come up through the vents. Sickness, rot, corruption, life saving. Some call it hell around here, and we call it medbay. Oops, sorry, heck. Let's see what we can see. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention. This one thing I forgot to mention here. I am over the age of 18, over the age of 21. There's definitely going to be cursing, cussing, and adult topics in this video. I should have brought that up from the start. Sorry, guys. Doc had him put Cook on the floor instead of the bed. What kind of crewmate does that? An imposter, maybe? Not worth much as a clue, but still, they should have put Cook on the bed. I don't know about that. None of it recent. Come on, Doc. You need to know that about engineer's feet. Streaming setup. Cook, I hate seeing you like this. I just hope you can give me some clues, so I can get you some payback. What the heck? Was that the demo? Whoops, looks like you finished a little demo. Haha, dang. But you crushed it getting as far as you did. Look at you, dodging pursuit, hunting for clues. We didn't really get many clues, dude. Listen, you get some rest while we get the rest of the simulation put together. We'll have you back in this bad bean real soon. Haha, thanks for playing. That was super short. That was super short. Then again, it is supposed to be a demo. But yeah, that was really interesting. Honestly, I think, as far as, like, the storyline, I don't think there needs to be too much inner monologue as far as, like, deducing clues and figuring out what other people are, what the lore between the different characters. I don't mind that. But when it gets to a point where our main character is just doing constant monologuing of just random shit that don't involve the story, it's just a little bit monotonous, a little tedious. As far as clues, we weren't really given much right off the bat. I think if there was going to be any clues in the first 10 or 15 minutes, we would need at least one clue to guide us to a specific direction, and we gained 0 clues. Like, we only got social cues from about certain characters, but those are just verbal evidence. There's no solid evidence. So it's interesting that the demo didn't show us any clues aside from the blue stuff. But even the blue stuff, it wasn't even part of the demo. They were saying that it was part of the main game, which I suppose that would be the clue. Actually, no, we did gain a couple of clues. We learned about the imposter using vents. We learned that the scientist can use vents, as well as the engineer. I mean, the engineer was a given because of the main Among Us game. I didn't know a scientist could use the vents. I guess I've just seen so many custom games that no one bothered to let that be. But I think other than that, I mean, the gameplay is good. The UI is actually really smart, using the escape key for the tablet. Normally for other games, the tablet, you just use the tab button, the tab key. But the escape key is clever because of the word of the key. Escape. You need to escape the game. You need to escape the traitor, the imposter. Let's get out of here. Alright. Well, thank you, Inner Sloth, for making this game. I've been wanting a single-player, story-driven game from Among Us, and this is almost spot on as to what I wanted. I didn't expect it to be a virtual reality type of game for the main character, but that is actually a clever move. I'm glad they did that, especially since it's a bit of a guide from Innersloth saying, "Hey, we also have a VR a version of Among Us. Check it out." So, um, it's cool. This is definitely going to be on my wish list. Um, I don't know if I'll play it on the channel. If you guys want me to play it on the channel, please let me know. Comment down below. Other than that, yeah. This was a fun game. This was a fun demo, and I guess we've officially took a peek. What do you think, y'all? Is this a game worth buying? Is this a game worth wishlisting? That is your opinion. And for my opinion, I would definitely wishlist it just because I love story-driven games like this. Especially when it's story-driven hidden object games. Those are fun too. the and if you're just tuning in just for the Among Us gameplay, the games that I play on my channel are mainly hidden objects, story-driven ones. Um, there are a few that aren't story-driven that I started off mainly. Of course, then again, I did start the channel as a Nancy Drew channel, and then I finished all those games, and then Her Interactive, the company that made the games, just kind of went off board a little bit. They went cuckoo. Anyways, y'all, that is going to be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If so, smash that like button like a kitten would. And if you're just now tuning into this channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that red subscribe button, make it that beautiful gray, as well as that bell icon right next to it. Then I'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Central, and Sundays, 4:30 p.m. Central. And in the middle of the month, usually on a Friday, I do a live stream and/or cheat stream of the 3 games that I usually play on Sundays. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sleeth Rascally Rabbit, reminding you that if your account is on public viewing for content creators, I will be welcoming you on this channel. And saying goodbye. Stay awesome, and may hope always follow you.
I'm a gamer and running in circles. I'm a rabbit and running in circles. I'm annoying and running in circles. Might as well jump in the hole and be a bunny. Be a bunny!